Welcome. This is David Boles, Human Meme. Today's topic, how to know a bad singer. The first mark of a rank amateur talent is clear in one way, especially when it comes to singing a well-known song. The amateur will slow down the song to a safe and dirge-like level, while the professional singer will keep the original tempo intact, even in the slow-mo sense of speed. This slowing down process by the amateur singer is a problem because even slow songs have a rhythm and a beat and a cant and an internal fire that propels forward the melody into memory and body. The reason the rank amateur slows down instead of speeding up, or stays at speed, is simple. A song is easier to perform at a slower speed, but the thing the amateur doesn't realize is that a slower speed also leaves a lot more room for analysis of the performance. Drawing out a song or a note is not effective in and of itself. Those instances must be matched to the lifeblood of the song. You've certainly heard singers who hold a note just a little too long to prove their greatness and their breath control. But the fact that what they are doing doesn't fit is a glaring example of amateurism on display. A slow song should never be a dirge. Even the saddest songs have an inner momentum that must be arrested and kept in control to give the song dynamism, drama, and tension. Here are some examples. And yes, these are all women performers. And no, there's nothing gender-specific about slowing down a song. But I guess I tend to listen more to women singers than I do male singers. So that's the revealed bias in this unofficial proof of life. Ready? Go. Alison Krauss. Now, she's the darling of the musical glitterati, but I cannot help but find her song aesthetic contemporaneously boring in event and cycle. Alison loves to slow down every single song to a dirge. And while she is a lovely fiddle player with a fine voice, she has absolutely zero energy and no sophisticated phrasing. I am reminded of Alison's morose singing style in her latest cover of River in the Rain, the fine and inspiring hit song from the Roger Miller Broadway musical, Big River. Unfortunately, Alison's cover is dreamy and mournful and stoic, the complete opposite of the intention of the song. River in the Rain is a celebration of the Big Muddy and the Mississippi River, full of life and promise and energy and vibrancy, all while living life on the water. And Alison Krauss sings the song as if it were all a funeral. Total bore, total and complete loss. And Alison Krauss is always that way. Check out her duets with Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin. Alison Krauss sucks all the energy out of him and makes Robert Plant, yes, that Robert Plant, boring. How is that possible? Oh, it's possible. Just listen to their Raising Sand album. And Bring a Broom. Bring a broom to sweep the dust out of your eyes after the two of them put you to sleep with lullabies that are unlistenable. Next on our musical hit parade list is Rumer, R-U-M-E-R. That's her name. I don't know who she is except that she sings a lot of covers and she puts me to sleep too. I first found Rumer on an episode of Live from Daryl's House on the Palladia Network, back when that channel was known as Palladia and not MTV Live. Live from Daryl's House is the live gig show hosted by Daryl Hall of Hall & Oates fame. And Rumer was there, right there, without energy, putting down all the high-octane Hall & Oates hits right into their bassinet. So boring. No energy. Sad. On Twitter, I mentioned that Rumer was a blob, and I was eviscerated for it. People thought I was talking about her weight, and I was not talking about how fat she is, or is not. I was merely describing her energy level. Her blob-like lack of energy. Rumer is music for the dental chair root canal. And finally, we end up with the darling of the jazz world and wife of Elvis Costello, Diana Krall. Oh, Diana has made low-energy covers of fast-tempo songs the hallmark of her jazz career. Imagine how great Diana Krall would be if she could only wake up a little bit from her singing naps. To actually perform a song without putting the rest of us to sleep. Now, Diana may not be able to move her speed needle above that of the dead, so we cannot hold that against her. We may ask her to only sing her own songs and not those of others. If she continues to be incapable of matching the original intention of the provenance of the song. Well, now that I've picked on three musical darlings, Alison Krauss, Rumer, and Diana Krall, let's celebrate three women who know how to sing any song, fast or slow, and make it their own, while simultaneously propelling us into the atmosphere, even on a slow and intimate song. Bonnie Raitt. She is the master of the slow song that stabs daggers into your active heart and mindful intention. Bonnie Raitt can sing fast and slow, and while she may appear to be singing a dirge at times, covering a slow song even slower, she is not doing that at all. Bonnie Raitt is only leading you on, down the path of quiet destiny, to compress you in total, with longing, love, and loss. Bonnie Raitt is a master. Be wary when you listen to Bonnie Raitt, because you will not come back alive or untouched. Bonnie Raitt takes prisoners without pardon. Next, how about Gretchen Wilson? Gretchen is known for her high-energy, redneck woman hard country rock and roll. And I'm not disparaging her. Her big hit is Redneck Woman. And so I ask you to listen to Gretchen's When I Think About Cheatin', or I Don't Feel Like Loving You Today. And you'll know precisely what a longing, wounded heart sounds like in song. Gretchen Wilson is slow and on point and deadly with the pistol whipping of your heart. She is also in time, on point, and directly driving the rhythm, especially on the slow songs. The music follows Gretchen Wilson, not the other way around. And finally, we close with Barbra Streisand. There is not another like her. She can sing anything, She is a mega talent that has never been touched by anything ordinary. Fast, slow, soft, loud, Streisand is always tender and invigorating. Barbra Streisand is a masterful pro at phrasing and at setting her own rhythm and intention without disturbing the original melody, pace, or practice of the song she's covering. Other superstars, female, include Dolly Parton, Cher, Judy Garland, maybe even Susan Tedeschi. But can we count Susan Tedeschi, since her entire career is based on imitating Bonnie Raitt? We think not. There are, thankfully, a lot more singers who get it right than who get it wrong. But it is the rueful, glaring mistakes we always remember first, right? Covering a standard song is the nexus of the art of adaptation in a dramatic musical realm. And be certain you listen to my How to Adapt Everything podcast here on humanmeme.com. Just go to the website and do a search for adaptation, and you'll land on it. We all have a duty to honor and inspire what makes us move and tick. But when we change the very elements of what makes something special and memorable, we not only ruin the moment, but we destroy the memory as well. And that, my friend, is why we owe it to history to always find the driving life force that is eternally embedded in righteousness, and that it survives forever, like DNA, suspended in amber. Thank you for listening. Be a human meme.